Hello, Mohammed. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to follower. We are happy to have you after Taiwan, after Germany. Finally, you are here from Saudi. Firstly, I won't talk too much. I will give it to you directly. Firstly, you can start with introducing yourself. And after that, you can easily pass to your country and, language, religion, what's popular on your country. And after that, I can give you the next questions. It's on you.
Thank you so much for inviting me, Ms. Celine. I'm so excited to go through the interview, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity to be given. I am Mohammed al-Mutawwa. I am fifth-year medical student, and I'm here to speak about Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia language is Arabic, and it follows the Islamic religion. Saudi is a very big country that it has 13 regions, and each region is really good for tourism. Many examples to go through my mind: Riyadh, Mecca, Lahsa, Dhahran, and every place I mentioned, I visit them, and it is really a great place to be visited.
Our second question is what is the things you like and you dislike about your country? Obviously, this question answers can change person to person, but in here, the most important thing is what you experience and what you see from your point of view, So, next question is that what is your likes and dislikes?
Because I'm a member of this country, I feel liking many things in this country. And one of the things I admire is the dedication of the citizens and the government to follow the Islamic guidelines. Second, admirable is the free access and the focus on the education, even for foreign education from the members to travel away. The government is supporting. Third is the free health care system that they offer even to the high expensive cures for autoimmune cancers, illnesses. Other thing it can be mentioned is the equality that is given to both genders with respect of their differences in living, work, safety measures. These are the main things I like in the country. About the dislike, to be honest, it is hard and to think about the dislike, but one of the things that I don't like, but it can be positive, it is that the big size and of the country, because it is difficult to even do local transportation from city to another city. And the main transportation, even airport, is given for local cities. The main transportation in the country is independent transportation by cars or personal vehicles.
As I can see, your likes is more than your dislikes. So I guess you're happy in your country. That's a good thing.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
So my next question is what are some common misconceptions that people have about your culture or your country?
One of the misconceptions is the belief that everyone in the country is rich. And yes, it is a rich country, but it doesn't mean that every member of the people, they are rich. There is variation between people, and most people are living in average or above average living socioeconomic status. The second funny thing can be funny, which is oil is unlimited or it will never finish. Certainly it is not true. Certainly it's not true. Even with estimated oil tank, there is 80 trillion or something like that. But within certain years, these tanks are not available later on. Maybe you can move to the third misconceptions, which is all Saudis lives in deserts. Yes, we have deserts in our land, but not everyone is living in desert. There is cities, and it's established with many facilities, even education and all. So despite the huge desert that we have, there is green lands. For example, Lahsa, Abha, many cities have green fields. Fourth misconceptions can be women should be hidden fully from the society and they are not respecting the women's rights, which is not true. Actually, Saudi Arabia is following the Islamic guidelines, and Islam has preserved the women's right from the first place, and instead killing the women. Here it become not even harming the ladies. So the rights are preserved, their ability to work, to transport, to do everything they are allowed and right. And in many areas, women place is to be clarified that it is equal to the man place with respect to the differences to the gender. Many females running leadership in many majors like technology, medicine, or law, or even higher places. And one of the cornerstone that happened within the transfer within the country after the vision of 2030, the Saudi society, they make participation of the women in the workplaces, in the companies, private and the government, to be higher than certain percentage, which that increased since 2016. And second important woman place that the ladies were given the access to have a personalized transporting vehicle, and this was not being given before than 2018. So the ladies before 2018, they were using private buses or local transporting vehicle to go to their education, work, and public places. But after 2018, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, they allow and they made it clear that women, they are allowed to drive and they have their own access to go to their education, work, and public place. About the women protection, yes, actually the government is protecting the ladies in many areas, even from their husbands. For example, if the husband is harming the lady, and one of the options for the lady is to go for hospital and they do the reporting of physical violence, and this with the help of police, they take the law legislation or the law consideration against the husband. And also this doesn't occur only within the hospital, also it involved the psychiatric hospital for supporting the lady after the violence. Female Muslim Saudi females, they are lives within their families and brotherhood relationship with their family. But there is some limitations from the other countries, non-Muslim countries. For example, the ladies, they protect their body part from being from the non-relatives member. And they usually protect by wearing protective, the dark dress, which is called abaya. And this is the main area that the many females are in conservative, wearing full body clothes. But over the time, recently, within this year or year before, the ladies are changing their model to be colored dresses instead of the main black abaya that is covering the face and the body. Nowadays they are wearing colored, and it is covering mainly the hair and the body, as this is considered the beauty attractive to the others. To be honest about the law, I'm not 100% sure about the allowance, but as from the conservative cities, the judgment from others would be given. But usually if it is long skirts, long sleeves over or even if it is showing little of the forearm, it is considered fine. But very short skirts opening even the belly, this is not considered as a socially acceptable dress or appearance for the lady, even if it is not accepted for the men or the males to wear shorts in public places. But in the beach or other places, yes, what you mentioned, the skirts and others, it is seen in both in males and females as short dresses. But in the public malls, mosque, university, it is hardly to be seen. And yeah,
I guess it will
but
bring the judgment with
it
itself.
will bring, yes, it will bring the socially judgment, as it is socially not acceptable. Yes, I am a boy and I have many sisters within my family. The woman life start from after school as a general every
By the way, how many sisters do you have? You should mention about that.
I have 5 sisters and I am the only boy within my family. About women life for their future life, so they go through university, and many universities are open within each city within the country. After they take the university certificate, they go applying for job. So it is basically all supported as equal to the boy. If they go into a school or they take government education, they get paid even for their as motivation for their to continue the education. About the job, they are given the same access for the boys. The number of seats is almost comparable. You know, some majors ladies are high, some majors boys are high, so it is there is variations.
So like, is there any places, you know, like in your country is getting like, it's like really normal, you know, but like female and woman is like divided by the government?
Yes. As the main example is the schools from the beginning, primary, intermediate, and high school. Female side is separated than the male schools, and their buildings are a little bit far away.
Is it like
so
a must, or like is it like a choice?
It is a must, for there is no other option. If they want to go, for example, social not separated, maybe international schools is an option for them. But in the government schools, even the building for the lady is little bit far away from the building of the boy. So even by the leaving from the school, they are not interacting with each other. And about the higher education from bachelor, diploma, and others, their education mostly it's separated. But when they go in the practical year, which is the final year, internship, in many majors, they have internship 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, or 2 years. During the internship, there is socially net separation within the banks, within the hospitals, within university. Interaction is seen during the classes within the university. Mainly females entrance is different than the male entrance, but nowadays we can see the change that even they are combining or mixing the class of the ladies within the boys, but the way they sit, they are sitting in different side. For example, boys are on the right and the girls are on the left, but interaction is seen everywhere, even during the classes and the classrooms.
I understand. To be honest, all of them is like really deep conversations. Like if you open all of them, all the things you mentioned generally, it can go deep and deep, you know. But like, we have limited time, sadly. I'm really glad that you come and join our episode, you know. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you for everything. Shukran.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored for the interview and so appreciated for your interesting questions and for your interest to learn about Saudi Arabia. And I hope my answers was fulfilling for your questions. Thank you so much for the invitation, and I'm very open for the upcoming opportunities.
Thank you so much again, and we will say to our viewers like goodbye here, because last week opening, you know,
ending,
it's ending, finishing, like, you know, like this.
Like
so like
this.
Yes, maybe we can make little waving to the ending. So
Thank you so
see you
much.
guys. Thank you for watching.
See you guys.